Strip folding is a combination of paper folding and paper weaving. It's going to be made with paper ribbons or with palm leaves. This strip folding for today is ribbons or paper heart wind chimes. Now let's get started. Here is the material that you will need. First, you will need to make 14 of these flowers. Each flower will need 4 strips, 2 strips for each color. The measurements for this strip is 1.3 cm by 21.6 cm. It will be listed on the description box below. First, fold all the 4 strips in half. Then you're going to wrap the yellow strips sideways over on the blue strip like this. Next, wrap the second blue strip over the yellow strip bottom to up. Take the last yellow strips and wrap it over and through the other blue strip loops like this, gently tying by pulling on all the ends of the strips. Here you will have 2 of these long ends. Take the front one and fold it down. Turn it sideways and fold the yellow down on top of the blue. Keep folding it down until you reach to the last one. With the last one, loop the end into and through the square loops that would create to secure and tighten it. You will have long ends and the short ends on all sides. The short end is used for connecting. The long end is used to create the center flower. Fold the long end downward to make a triangle like this. Flip it over and fold it upward to create another triangle. Flip it around again and fold the 2 combined triangles down like this to make a keys. Then grab the strip on the back to the front. Then fold the big triangle in half. Next, take the end of the strip and loop it through and under the yellow square near the triangle. Do the same thing to the other 3 strips. Here is the last strip. Afterward, it will look like a triangle border. Next, you're going to need a tweezer and a clipping tool or just hand for this step. You're going to look for the end strip that matches with its own color. Then grab the end of the strip with the tweezer. You're going to put the end through and under the yellow strips until you see the end coming out. Grab that end and pull it gently until you create a cone. Turn it and do the same thing for the remaining strips until you get this flower. Gently pull on all of the end strips up to tighten it. Then use your finger to twist the center of the flower clockwise to secure it in place. With the short strips end, it's up to you whether you want to leave it or cut it. You're going to repeat all of these steps again to make the remaining 13 flowers. Here is how you connect the flower. You'll connect it together with the same color ends, or you can do it with different color ends. Be creative. You connect the 2 together by put the 2 strip ends under and through the square loops of each other like this. Pull it gently until you're satisfied with your connecting length. Same thing for another flower. Put it under and through the square of the other flower. If the stripped ends are too wide like this one right here, you can cut it until it fits through the square. Now we're going to start connecting the flower to make the heart. Connect 8 flowers to make a circle like this. Next, grab 3 flowers and connecting them into this V shape. You will need to make 2 of these to make the front and the back of the heart. Connect the V-shaped flower to the circle flower that we just made. Before connecting, pinch the circle flower to make a downside V shape for the heart pointy bottom, and another one for the upside V shape for the top of the heart. It will look like this after you connecting the V shape to the circle. Use glue to glue all the connecting strips so they don't fall apart later. Turn it over and do the same thing for the other side. Here is the last 2 strips that need to be. And your heart is done. You can use ribbons instead of paper strip for this one. The next step is optional. You can be creative for your own wind chime decorations. Here I already put all the strips together. Instead of making the flower, I stop at the long and short strips. If you can use scissors, use pen, pencil, or finger for this step. Here I cut all the strip ends in half and then place one of the scissors blades against one strip each time and scrape it along to make curls. For pen, pencil, or finger, you need to coil it entire strip around to make the curls. For the next decoration piece, I folded the strip into triangle border and cut the side strips. Instead of folding the strip ends into the flower on the center, I curled them like this. Lastly, I used needle and thread to sew the hearts and decoration together to make my wind chime. And here you go, your homemade DIY heart strips wind chime. Hi guys, thank you for watching. If you like this video, don't forget to give a thumbs up. You can check out my other video tutorial over here on the right by clicking on it. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel down below on the red button. Follow me on my Twitter and Instagram. Leave me comments if you have questions or want similar tutorial like this. This is Bobo and that's a wrap. Bye!